We work with Burns on different types of events that we do at the school, our big auction, but also smaller events where we would just need chairs or tables, and they're always very helpful with those things too.
Well, we found that through our years of being at Mishawaka High School hosting this event since 2002, we've been able to really count on Burns. If we have had an issue come up, or perhaps we put a wrong placement of a tent that needed to be staked instead of having drums to hold it down, Burns has been so fantastic to work with and make those last minute changes. The staff who come out to set up the tents are fantastic. They really will ask questions and make sure that we're getting exactly what we need for all of our participants and our teams. The customer service that we have found with Burns has been outstanding.
Burns Rental really went beyond our expectations for this event. They partnered with us and we met to go over our goals for the event, and they really helped us see how they could help with our vision and really make this a great experience for our guests.
People who work for Burns, they'll come out and they'll spend as much time as needed with me, and they solve my problems on site, which is very good. If they forget something or they think they need something, they go back and get it and come back no matter what time of day or night it is. And when I say Burns is available to me 24/7, I mean it. Saturdays, Sundays.
Yes, I'd recommend Burns because they do start you from the very beginning, hear what you want, what your dreams will be, show you and tell you what they have available. And I never felt pressured whatsoever to, like they were selling, trying to make sure we would use certain things from Burns, but just to tell us what they had available, and made sure we knew all of that, and then we could make our decisions. So I thought that was very helpful.
So at Marion High School, we do a lot of different events, from our big auction to smaller gatherings like our alumni tailgate. And Burns has always been very helpful in ideas and planning for the big events, as well as smaller items like inflatables or chairs or tables.
What makes these people different here is their spirit. They're wanting to help you. They're always there, and there's never, no, we can't do that. It's always, yes, we'll do it, or we'll find out how we can do it for you.
The relationship with Burns is really seamless. They provide such great customer service that we just are able to have everything taken care of, and we really have very little worries.
I was told there was this company in Mishawaka called Burns, and that's when I met Brian Rutherford. He did the first event, and I thought, gee, this is nice. And we went on and on and on, and I've never used another company since, because they are always, Burns is always at my disposal 24/7.
It was for my daughter's wedding. We had an outdoor wedding out on our property, so we used Burns for the big reception tent and the chairs for the ceremony, which then also got transported over to the tent.
They all have to be, in my situation, they have to be the best you can find, and they are from Burns.
Yes, I'd recommend Burns because they do start you from the very beginning, hear what you want, what your dreams will be, show you and tell you what they have available. And I never felt pressured whatsoever to, like they were selling, trying to make sure we would use certain things from Burns, but just to tell us what they had available, and made sure we knew all of that, and then we could make our decisions. So I thought that was very helpful.
What makes these people different here is their spirit. They're wanting to help you. They're always there, and there's never, no, we can't do that. It's always, yes, we'll do it, or we'll find out how we can do it for you.
All the details that we wouldn't have known to think about is what they knew to think about as we were talking and so on. That was very helpful. It was like a huge weight was lifted.
It's important to me to have an association with a company that gives me, number one, great service, number two, is there and answers the phone when I call, and corrects or assists all the time during the event. From the very beginning to the very end of the event, Burns has always been available to me.
It went very smoothly. They obviously know what they're doing, for one thing, and yes, it worked out very well. It was just an overall great experience.
So at Marion, we have a really big annual event called our Marion Auction. Burns has been a big part of that, especially last year. We worked closely with them on how we wanted the event to look and the feel that we wanted for the guests, and they really partnered with us to make this a great event.
We rent lots of different things from Burns for our Relay for Life event. We rent the large tents, 40 by 40, 40 by 80. We also rent between 90 to 110 8-foot tables. We also rent all of our chairs from Burns, and then sometimes we even rent our lighting for our large tents, and they take care of everything for us.
I feel that I always have to make the most money for the charity. And Burns is particularly good in assisting me with that. First of all, they give a discount to charities, which they very much appreciate.
The relationship that the American Cancer Society, specifically Relay for Life of Mishawaka South Bend and Burns has been just tremendous. We're able to call in and kind of just say, Gina, we need what we had last year, and she's able to pull up our records and provide us with that. All of the same tents, and sometimes I've even called and said, I can't remember what I ordered, and she has everything at her fingertips. It's really a very simple process, and being able to just build on that year after year has been fantastic for our event.
Burns Rental really went beyond our expectations for this event. They partnered with us, and we met to go over our goals for the event, and they really helped us see how they could help with our vision and really make this a great experience for our guests.
Burns is a great community partner with Relay for Life. Not only do they provide us great customer service, but knowing that we are fighting cancer, they're in the fight with us, and it feels really good to be a part of that.